Reserving the right to object.
I'm tempted to respond to that. Do you think?
Mr. President, reserving the right to object.
The senator from Louisiana.
If I could simply inquire of the majority leader through the chair, I would be happy to offer consent if I had assurance that my amendment that I've been trying to call up, that I've been trying to get a vote on all week, which heretofore has been blocked, if I can have absolute assurance that that will be on the list of amendments offered and voted on.
Mr. President, I think that he should direct that to his assistant leader. Senator Kyle, is his going to be on the list?
The senator from Arizona.
Mr. President, it seems to me that if the senator from Louisiana has indicated that he will object to the unanimous consent request unless his amendment number 621, I gather, is on the list, that's a question then for the leader to Louisiana will have to be on the list, because otherwise he would object to the vitiation of the cloture vote. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, his amendment is on the list, but at some point the majority is going to have to agree to the list that we offer.
Mr. President, but I think it's fair that we have a finite list. We're up to 35 amendments. Consent. I've asked consent to vitiate the vote, cloture vote, and that a subsequent cloture vote occur.
Mr. President, reserving the right to object.
Senator from Louisiana.
I didn't mean to cut off the majority leader if he'd like to finish. I'd just like to reiterate, having spent the week trying to get this one amendment up, my top priority amendment, to be recognized and to get a vote on that, having heard speeches on the floor that the floor was open to amendments, and yet having been blocked consistently in my attempts to get this amendment up, I have not yet heard any guarantee that that will happen, and so given that, I regretfully will object to the unanimous consent request.
Well, we're familiar with his amendment. Basically, as I understand the amendment, is that members would never get a COLA again, and so we're willing to debate that. That's basically what it is. Is that right?
That is not correct. If I could advise the chair, the amendment would be to require votes for any future pay raises or COLAs, require member votes not to have that be on autopilot to happen automatically, particularly given the state of the economy and the income losses and the job losses that are being suffered around the country.
President,